I really want to talk about what to do if you are struggling with your makeup oxidizing. And if you don't know what that is, I will explain it to you here in just a minute. So when you jump on, make sure you say, hello, beautiful, so I can thank you so much for watching. My name is Katie. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best. And I have the tools and the resources to help you get there, okay? If this is your first time being here, make sure you drop a 1 in the comments so I can welcome you. I'm super excited that you are here, and I'm going to share with you some quick and easy, super helpful tips if you are struggling with your makeup oxidizing. Probably the number one thing I have found is that if you are wearing makeup that is not very expensive, I'm not going to say the C word, but makeup that is not very expensive, I have found that those oxidize very quickly. So what do I mean by oxidizing? Essentially, you put it on and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect shade ever, right? And you're like, this is great. It doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. This is amazing, right? Then like an hour, 2 hours pass, and all of a sudden the foundation looks like a totally different color. And it looks horrible because now you have these makeup lines. So if you, first of all, are struggling with makeup lines, make sure you go back and watch the live that I did a couple of days ago where I talked about how to avoid makeup lines. But I'm going to share with you some tips, okay? This is probably the most helpful thing ever that I just learned can help prevent your makeup from oxidizing, and that is using a primer, okay? So if another presenter shared this video with you, please make sure to go back and shop with her. I appreciate her sharing the video and you watching, but I want to make sure that that you support her business and her family, okay? So we have 3 different primers with Unique. The traditional Touch Glorious Face Primer. This is great for all skin types. It's amazing. And then we also have a hydrating face primer. And guess what that does? You guessed it, it hydrates. So this is great for anybody that has dry skin, okay? And then we have a brand new mattifying face primer that just came out. This is great and really helping to fill in those pores, hiding them, and just mattifying your look, your makeup look, okay? I am still out for debate. I love our traditional Touch Glorious Face Primer. That's the one I'm going to use today. I've never had anything like it, and it truly does help your makeup stay in place all day long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers, rub this in on my face, and it's going to cut down on that shine because what it's doing is creating a barrier, right? Think about whenever you paint your walls. This is the example I always give. Make sure you say hello when you jump on so I can welcome you. I'm so excited for you to be here. Think about when you paint your walls. You don't just go in with paint, right? Because if you did, the walls would just absorb all that paint and you would see all the pores. It's the same concept whenever you're putting on foundation for your face, okay? It's so important to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles because what that's going to do is going to hold your makeup in place all day long. It's going to just make it last so much longer, create a barrier. And it also, you guessed it, is going to help prevent your makeup from oxidizing. Now, I will tell you this. If you've seen any of my videos, you all know my favorite product ever, the Mineral Touch. Hey, Nicole, thanks for jumping on. Is the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. Oh, the comments, okay? My favorite Unique product of all time, the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. It is mineral based, so you want to drain the dropper and then put it back in and shake that up really well. And then you're going to apply that all over your face. Now, I like to use a brush. This is the Kabuki brush. So I'm going to put some drops on my brush. Now that I have shaken that up, it's mineral based, so it separates. You want to make sure you shake it up really well. And then what I like to do is put a couple drops on my brush, dab it on my face, and then buff it out. I have found I've been wearing the Unique foundation, whether it's the powder, whether it's the liquid, whether it's the stick, whether it's the spray, for years. Okay, well, spray just came out. Okay, so I can't tell you I've been wearing the spray for years. But what I have found is because this is a high quality product, I don't see the same level of oxidizing as you would maybe see in some of the products that you get at the drugstore, just because of the formula and the way that it's made up, okay? So I'm gonna add a couple more drops to get a little bit more coverage. This is light to medium coverage. This is great for anybody that has oily combination skin. It's like Photoshop in a bottle, you all. I love it. The way it sits on my skin, the way that it looks, it's the perfect shade. I'm wearing taffeta. I'm happy to color match you as well. If you need help color matching, just say match in the comments and I can hook you up with our beauty guide, beauty room try on, where you can try on the products. You stand in front of like a window and you can swipe and you can literally try on the different shades. It's amazing how stinking accurate that thing is. But I can also help you if you're trying to decide between the liquid or the stick or the BB cream. Hey Shelly, thanks for jumping on. If you are struggling with your makeup oxidizing, you really want to make sure that you are priming. Priming has so many benefits. It fills in your fine lines and wrinkles and it holds your makeup in place all day long. I say that all the time, but now a new added bonus that I just found out about is that it helps prevent your makeup from oxidizing. So if you're struggling with that, with your makeup oxidizing, definitely give that a whirl. If you have any questions about anything that I shared with you today, please don't hesitate to ask. I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday and I will talk to you soon. Bye everyone.